Alright, so I'm checking out the PTB really quick. He just announced Common Hill. Common Hill's going to be added. So, first off, we're getting a couple different things. We're getting ready up. Getting this new background and everything. Got these They announced Pyramidhead, the executioner. So we'll go up with him, everybody else, but I'm gonna take this chance just to push him. The way around. Kevin. Go to his loadout. Let's look at this. Forced penance. For those who stand in the way of duty suffer harsh judgment. Survivors who take a protection hit are afflicted with the broken status for seconds, with no cooldown thus far. There's no cooldown. So every David that tries to get in your way while you're taking somebody to the hook is going to get broken. Or if they don't have borrowed time and they're trying to unhook safely, they're gonna get broken status. It's not bad. That's at rank 1, or level 1, 20 seconds. I'm guessing it'll just go up to 60 seconds. You think 60 seconds? Yeah, I don't know. Trail of Torment. You guide your victims along a path of pain and punishment. After kicking a generator, you become undetectable for 15 seconds. During this time, generator's yellow roar is revealed to survivors. This effect can only be triggered once every 120 seconds. So, you're undetectable for 15 seconds at the first level, but that generator has just turned yellow for all the survivors, so they know you're in the area. And it's got a cooldown of 120 seconds per cursor. I don't know. I mean, there's probably some niche builds or something that would be cool for that. But highlighting the generator in yellow and being in that area kind of puts everybody on high alert, so I don't think it's that great personally, but I haven't played with it, just going from the description. And the last one, Deathbound. Those whose lives are intertwined in darkness are destined to suffer together. When a survivor heals another survivor for 1 health state at least 32 meters away from the killer, the survivor performing the healing action will scream, revealing their location and activating Deathbound for the next 45 seconds. During that time, the survivor will suffer from the oblivious status effect when further than 16 meters away from the healed survivor. That's very convoluted. When a survivor heals another survivor for 1 health state, at least 32 meters away from the killer, the survivor performing the healing action will scream. So it's like missing a skill check for healing. When they scream, those 2 survivors have to be near each other, or one of them gets, or the one that was healing the other person gets the oblivious status effect. I don't know. I mean, like, okay, so the idea is they scream, so you head over to them, and then they're together, and then if they separate and go to different directions, then the one that did the healing, oblivious. I mean, it's interesting. It's just I don't think that's very strong. I think probably out of these perks, I think the best one is Force Penance right now, but that's kind of very situational as well. Deathbound, maybe it'll be cooler when people start playing around with it. I want to see how the numbers scale based on different ranks of this. He looks cool. Rites of Judgment. Okay, this is his power. Open the gates of suffering and be judged. The great knife splits the ground, giving rise to an infernal construct. spreading agony to all who approach. Rites of Judgment. Hold the power button to activate, then move in any direction to carve a trail into the ground. Survivors who walk or run on the trail will trigger Killer Instinct and will be afflicted with torment. Survivors afflicted by torment may be sent to a cage of atonement while they are in the dying state. Special attack. Punishment of the Damned. Press the attack button while Rites of Judgment is active. To perform Punishment of the Damned. This unleashes a wave of force damaging any survivor in its path. Special ability, Cage of Atonement. Press the active ability button while standing over a dying survivor suffering from torment to send them to a Cage of Atonement. Survivors in a Cage of Atonement can be sacrificed as if they were on a hook. During the second phase of the summoning ritual, they will be forced to complete all skill checks to hold off the entity. Being rescued or rescuing another survivor from the Cage of Torment will remove torment. I'm interested. Oh, and then special ability, Final Judgment. Press the active ability button when standing over a dying survivor suffering from torment who has already reached struggle phase on a hook or in a cage to execute them. I think the coolest thing about this right now is that him being able to send people to a hook, well, kind of like to a hook, but like to a box somewhere, that's pretty good for like killers that have never been able to send. Okay, the idea is, like, if you had Chucky, for example, his biggest, like he's never getting into DVD because he can't put him up on the hook. There's ideas for, like, step ladders and shit based on, like, his hooks would have step ladders or whatever. But with this, he could just, like, do some little ritual and then put them in, like, a Chucky box. Boom. There you go. Now Chucky's in the game. I think that's awesome. That's awesome to me personally, because I like the idea of removing any like boundaries for any of these killers to get in. I'm interested to see how his power actually works when you play with him. I'll pick Deathbound for my ability right now. Copper Ring. Slightly increase the total amount of time that Rite of Judgment can be performed. Wax Style increases the reach of Punishment of the Damned. Switch back. Some chef's note. Reap affliction, misery from his butcher's apron, born from the unhit. Victims tormented by guilt. Pyramidhead, manifestation of guilt. This punishing force took shape in the nightmares of the torment. Some more points into this. Cinderella music box increases the duration rates of judgment and trials. Yeah, I'll share this too for the backstory area. 4.6. 6 is 32 meters. So he's got a standard terror radius, standard walk speed. There we go. I'll leave this up for a second if anybody... Oh, here we go. Gonna actually get a game, see how this goes. Won't use any add-ons if you want to see how it operates without it. I won't put any offerings on, see how many blood points we get. Slow dying. Yeah. Just waiting on ETB, but I isn't. So these two are playing as Shrill, the newest edition. Let's see. Okay, birthday cake. It's fine. Escape cake. I was hoping people weren't gonna like. I think it'll probably pick the new map because it's gonna be higher on the rotation. Okay, we actually got grinding stones. Let's see. Let's see how his hit looks. And under. Okay. Ready, judgment. Cool. Just kind of wandering along. Oh, okay, but you only get it for a certain amount of time. And this is the torment area. That's interesting, so we should probably reuse that. Let's see if we can find somebody. Dragonist. Alright, so mouse 5? Oh Christ. Mouse 5, where's mouse 5 at? I don't even know where mouse 5 is on my controller. I don't know where mouse 5 is. I don't think I've ever had to push mouse 5. Ain't that a bitch. If I can swap it over. Age of Atonement. Alright, so where did she go though? Hits with his foot. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I want to go over here and see this cage. She got her out. I made a whole circle around this, so it just continues to get tormented. I don't think it matters, other than I can see her because she's tormented. Ran through the tormented zone again. What do you want to see? See that? Then let's try. Alright, now I gotta go hurry up and get over. I don't know why. It's put 2 people over on this in this area though. I'm very pissed off. I'm going to see what this. What the shit? Did you already get out? No. Different one. Get a different one. Get the other one. You did get out. Oh. All I want to do is see what's in the cage. It's over here. Or leave her alone. Ooh, I'll send you to one too. Can I? Where are you? Here. Oh, I can. You can only have one at a time? Is that right? Well, there you go. I can at least put them on my back. You can only put one person in a cage at a time. I see her. She's over here up against the wall. Get her out. Get her out. Now, oh, because you're not tormented. Because you're not tormented, that's why I can't send you to the cage instantly. But now, final judgment. Okay, but she's got borrowed time because I hit her, and so she's got to mend. I got this whole area dug in, but I'm gonna put this over here. So now if they come back to here, technically that means that they can't come to this. Oh shit, they can. So, I'm gonna let this regen. But basically I should be able to. Oh, that's that healing ability. Right? Yeah, that's what I have on. So here we go. Now technically that means if they come back to this gen, I'll get notified. Fuck, what? Start right here. Drag. There we go. It won't let me do a complete circle. I think that's the main point here. So I'm pretty sure I could probably do this. Okay. So that would block that and that, but I can't do a complete circle. Gets kind of upset. I don't think he slows down from what I've seen with his ability. There you go. Put that down at this loop. So she had to go further around to avoid being tormented. Eating pallets. Okay, so she's tormented now. And I'm able to do Cage of Torment. She's tormented. What did it send it to? Okay, opposite side of the map. No real rhyme or reason other than opposite side of the map. Healed her. Now can I do a little circle around this? Or half circle? Alright, so technically, unless that one part can they get through that? Oh, so you cannot do a circle around the exit gate controller. Exit gate panel. That's interesting. Probably already out. They're definitely over here. They were here a second ago. How close to the gate will it erase? It won't erase that. Here, she was just here. Serious. What about if I do this? Because they were by that one. Leave. Interesting, you can't trace around the exit gate. There you go. There you go, Lori. Lori's like, oh, is that the wrong gate? Do the torque. Alright, last guy, get the thing. Yeah, so the amount of time you use this punishment of the damned, something you can have. Then how long this stuff lasts, you can have an app for that. I'm guessing a power recharge. Come on, here we go. Wanna do this? Get tormented. Okay. Cool. Then I have the ability to do final judgment. Still get 1,000 points for final judgment though. Ranks all over the place. These guys are telling me crouching through it works. That kind of sucks. Just crouch through. But yeah, not too crazy, not too bad. Yeah, so that's Pyramidhead Executioner. Just kind of a quick overview about his powers and just how to use them. I mean, that was literally just me messing around to show you the powers. It looks like it'll be interesting. I don't think his perks. If you want to play him, if you like Silent Hill, get him. His perks, I don't think are going to be super great, and definitely not meta. I don't know what he's going to get nerfed or what's going to get changed between here and consoles or public, instead of the public test build and the dev, out of the dev branch kind of thing. I'm going to get him. I think he looks cool. But yeah, I don't like his perks too much right now. His power is pretty cool. I mean, it's interesting. It's something to change it up. That's fun.